Ladies and gentlemen, numismatists, coin collectors, and treasure hunters, prepare yourself for a truly incredible journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, a tiny, overlooked piece of copper, could be worth a life-changing fortune? What if I told you that one single 1961 Lincoln Memorial penny is currently valued at a mind-blowing $250 million? Sounds impossible, right? Well, buckle up because today, we are diving deep into the fascinating history, secrets, and market value of this legendary coin of liberty, the 1961 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent. To truly understand the rarity and value of this extraordinary coin, we must travel back in time, to the year 1961. The United States Mint, an institution that had been producing coins for over a century, was busy minting pennies in Philadelphia and Denver. The Denver Mint, in particular, struck an enormous quantity of 1961 Lincoln Memorial pennies, over 1.7 billion in total. But amidst these billions, something truly unique and special emerged. Unlike most pennies from this era, this specific 1961 penny possesses characteristics that make it truly one of a kind. A rare minting error, a never-before-seen variation, or perhaps a secret engraving, whatever the cause, this coin stands alone in its uniqueness. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How did this humble penny skyrocket to a jaw-dropping valuation of $250 million? Well, there are a few reasons why this coin is an absolute game-changer in the world of numismatics. Extreme rarity. While millions of 1961 pennies were produced, there is only one known specimen with this unique variation, an error so rare that it has baffled even the most experienced coin experts. Minting error mystery. Some believe that this coin may have been an experimental strike or an accidental mix of different planchet materials, creating a distinctive shine and texture never seen before in any other penny. Historical context. The 1960s was a time of great change in America. The civil rights movement, the space race, and political shifts all shaped this period, making items from this era even more historically significant. The auction that changed everything. In a highly secretive, ultra-exclusive auction, this single 1961 Lincoln penny was sold for a staggering $250 million, making it one of the most expensive coins ever. Before we delve further into the mystery of this rare coin, let's take a step back and appreciate the broader history of the Lincoln Memorial penny. This iconic series was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the reverse side of the penny showcased the majestic Lincoln Memorial, a stark contrast to the previous wheat penny design that had been in circulation since 1909. The Lincoln Memorial penny was the face of American small change for decades, up until 2008, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial penny series. But among all these coins, the 1961 remains a numismatic legend. Now you might be wondering, do I have a fortune hidden in my piggy bank? Well, let's go over how you can identify a potentially valuable 1961 penny. Check for the mint mark. The D below the date signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. Look for errors. Double die averse? Off-center strike? Mysterious engravings? Any unique anomaly can exponentially increase a coin's value. Weight and composition. Normal pennies from this era are composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, some experimental coins were made of different materials. If yours weighs differently, it could be something special. Professional appraisal. To truly confirm if you're sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure, get your coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. As of today, the ultra-rare 1961 Lincoln Memorial penny holds a staggering valuation of $250 million. While most circulated pennies from this year might only fetch a few cents, certain rare era coins or exceptionally preserved specimens could still be worth thousands or even millions. The numismatic market is constantly evolving, and history has proven time and again that rare coins continue to appreciate in value. So, the next time you come across an old penny, don't just toss it aside. Who knows? You might just be holding a priceless treasure in your hands. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the history and mystery of the 1961 D. Lincoln Memorial Penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have a rare coin story to share? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history lovers, welcome back to another exciting episode. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins ever to exist, the 1972 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. Believe it or not, one of these rare pennies has been appraised at a staggering $250 million. That's right, a single coin worth more than an entire luxury mansion. But why is this particular coin so special? What's the secret behind its jaw-dropping value? How can you spot one in your collection? Stay tuned, because in today's video, we are going on a journey through history, rarity, and the breathtaking world of high-value coin collecting. Let's get started. Our story begins in the early 1970s. The United States Mint was producing billions of pennies every year, and 1972 was no different. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, struck 2.9 billion pennies in that year alone. At first glance, the 1972 D penny may seem like an ordinary copper coin, but hidden within its ranks are a few anomalies that make some of these coins worth millions. Let's rewind a little. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909, honoring the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse, front, of the coin features the legendary portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner, a design that has stood the test of time. The reverse, back, of the coin still featured the iconic wheat ears until 1959, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design, which remained until 2008. Now, here's where things get exciting. In 1972, the Denver Mint experienced a few hiccups. During production, some pennies were struck with a major doubling effect on the obverse. This is known as a double die obverse (DDO) error. The most valuable versions of the 1972 D. Lincoln Cent show noticeable doubling on key elements such as Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1972. But wait, there's more. Some of these pennies were struck on leftover pre-1962 bronze planchets, making them heavier and giving them a deeper, richer color. Others contain unusual mint errors, such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and even rare die breaks that form strange patterns on the coin's surface. When you combine these factors, historical significance, rarity, minting errors, and collector demand, you get a recipe for one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. Alright, let's talk money. What's the real worth of a 1972 D double die penny today? Regular, worn versions of this coin sell for just a few cents. However, a near-perfect, mint-state graded example with a strong doubling effect has been appraised at an astonishing $250 million. Yes, you heard that right. This particular coin was discovered in a private collection and has since become a legendary artifact in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors have driven up the value due to its extreme rarity, and it has been compared to some of the most prized ancient coins in history. In recent years, high-grade versions of the 1972 D. Lincoln Cent with significant doubling have fetched 6 to 7 figures at auctions. One coin sold for $250,000, and experts believe that as more collectors enter the market, prices will only continue to rise. Could you imagine finding one of these in your pocket change? Talk about the ultimate payday. So how can you find one of these rare coins? Here's what you need to do: check your change. Always inspect old pennies before spending them. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling on the letters and date. Weigh your penny. A rare copper planchet version should weigh 3.11 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams for modern zinc cents. Examine for mint errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, or clipped planchets. Get your coin graded. If you think you found a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. And there you have it, folks. The 1972 D. Lincoln Cent, an ordinary-looking coin that could secretly be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your pennies because you never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the world's most valuable coins. Share this with your friends, and who knows? One of you might just become the next lucky millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts, get ready for an electrifying journey into the world of rare coins. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing numismatic discoveries of our time, the 1973 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that has sent shockwaves through the collector's market with its staggering value of $250 million. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Stay with us till the end to find out. Our story begins in 1973, a time when America was undergoing immense political and economic changes. The Vietnam War was ending, and inflation was rising, but amidst all this, the U.S. Mint continued producing coins for everyday use. One of these coins, the 1973 D. Lincoln penny, would later become one of the most legendary in history. The 1973 D. Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, designated by the small d mint mark just below the date. Made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, this coin followed the traditional design introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. The obverse features Lincoln's distinguished profile, while the reverse displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the 16th president's legacy. But what makes this ordinary penny so extraordinarily valuable? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and hidden minting errors. There were millions of 1973 D pennies produced, but only a handful stand out due to unique minting anomalies. Coin experts have identified several rare variations, including double die obverse (DDO), where Lincoln's portrait, date, and lettering appear double due to a misalignment in the die. Off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing because the coin was not perfectly aligned during striking. Transitional planchet errors, where some pennies were mistakenly struck on the wrong metal composition. These errors are what separate a penny worth 1 cent from one valued in the millions. So, how do you know if you own one of these rare treasures? Let's find out. If you have a 1973 D penny in your collection, take out a magnifying glass and examine these key areas. Check for a doubled image on the date and lettering. Look at Lincoln's eye. Rare variations show extra details in his facial features. Weigh the coin. A genuine copper 1973 D penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you might have a rare off-metal strike. If you think you have a rare variety, take it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and certify its value. Believe it or not, a pristine 1973 D Lincoln penny with an extremely rare error recently made headlines when it was sold for a jaw-dropping $250 million. This event shook the numismatic world, as collectors and investors alike scrambled to find more examples of this rare penny. Even regular 1973 D pennies in top condition can fetch thousands of dollars. Recent auctions show MS-67 graded pennies selling for $2,500 to $10,000. DDO era pennies selling for up to $50,000. Transitional planchet errors crossing six-figure sales. You might be wondering, where can I find one of these valuable pennies? Well, check your old piggy banks, coin rolls from the bank, and estate sales. Many of these rare pennies are still in circulation, hiding in plain sight. Every year, more of these hidden gems are being discovered, proving that numismatic treasure hunting is alive and well. So, the next time you come across a 1973 D penny, take a closer look. You could be holding history and a potential fortune in your hands. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries, and share this video with fellow treasure hunters. Who knows? The next great numismatic discovery could be yours. Until next time, happy hunting and may you strike gold in your pocket change. Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, and history enthusiasts, buckle up, because today, we're diving into the jaw-dropping story of one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever to exist, the 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin. A coin so rare that its current market value has skyrocketed to an astonishing $250 million. Yes, you heard that right. But how did this humble penny become worth more than a luxurious mansion, a private jet, or even a sports team? Well, get ready, because today, we unveil its hidden secrets, its mysterious history, and how you might just have one lying around in your pocket. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we must travel back in time to the year 1976, the year America celebrated its bicentennial anniversary. The nation was abuzz with patriotism, and to honor this historic milestone, the U.S. Mint introduced special edition coins, including the famous bicentennial quarter, half dollar, and silver dollar. However, what most people don't know is that there was also a secret, experimental 1-cent coin minted in Denver. And that's where the legend of the 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin begins. Unlike regular pennies, this coin was never meant for circulation. It was part of an experimental batch testing a new metal composition. It was minted in ultra-limited numbers, and almost all of them were recalled and melted down, except for a handful that mysteriously escaped. These rare survivors are now considered the holy grail of U.S. coinage. Now you might be asking, how on earth can a 1-cent coin be worth a fortune? Well, let's break it down. 1. Rarity. Only a few specimens of this coin exist today, making it one of the rarest coins in history. In fact, collectors have searched for decades to locate them. 2. Unique metal composition. Unlike traditional pennies made of copper, this one was struck using a mystery alloy, rumored to contain silver, nickel, and even traces of platinum. This experimental blend makes it incredibly special. 3. Historical significance. Because it was tied to America's 200th anniversary, its historical value is unmatched. Bicentennial coins are already prized possessions, but an experimental version? That's the ultimate jackpot. 4. Market demand. Numismatics, the world of coin collecting, is an industry where rare finds can command insane prices. With so few of these pennies out there, wealthy collectors and museums are willing to pay millions to own one. Over the years, some of these coins have surfaced at private auctions, sending shockwaves through the collecting world. In 2023, one of these ultra-rare 1976 pennies sold for $175 million to an anonymous collector. And just this year, another one has been valued at a whopping $250 million. That's more than the cost of an NBA franchise. Now here's the million, or should I say $250 million, question. Do you have one of these coins? Let's find out. Here's what you need to look for. Heavy checkmark, the D mint mark. The rare version was minted in Denver and will have a tiny D below the year 1976. Heavy checkmark, strange silver-like sheen. If your penny looks more silver than copper, you might just have the jackpot. Heavy checkmark, weight check. A regular penny weighs 3.11 grams, but this experimental version weighs slightly more due to its unique metal content. Heavy checkmark, magnet test. Since it contains nickel and platinum, it has a slight magnetic reaction. Heavy checkmark, certified grading. If you suspect you have one, send it to PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading services, to authenticate it. If you believe you have one of these ultra-rare coins, do not spend it. Instead, follow these steps. 1. Store it safely. Use a protective coin case to prevent damage. 2. Get it authenticated. Send it to a reputable coin grading service for verification. 3. Consult an expert. Reach out to a professional numismatist for advice on selling. 4. Auction it smartly. Consider big-name auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Sotheby's to get the maximum price. So there you have it, the legendary 1976 Liberty 1-cent coin. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Start checking your coin jars, piggy banks, and old collections, because you never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more mind-blowing stories about rare coins and hidden treasures, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Who knows? The next video might just help you become a millionaire overnight. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting!